Welcome back to Eyes on the Tigers Channel 97 News.
We come to you today from just outside the OHS library, and here's what you'll see on today's show.
We'll hear from the OHS marching band about their recent competitions.
We'll get to know this year's new Wayo Schoolie.
And we'll show you some fun ways to enjoy your fall season.
We'll have all that and much more on today's edition of Eyes on the Tigers Channel 97 News.
And it all starts now.
Welcome back to Eyes on the Tigers Channel 97 News. I'm Mackenzie Deutschman.
And I'm Jordan Basita. There have been many recent reportings of car break-ins in the South County area. One Oakville student has experienced this firsthand.
We're walking out to go to church. It was about 10 a.m. We walk out to the car, and remind you, is on the street. And so we turn the corner and we look at the car. The right mirror was completely knocked off, and there was a large dent in the mirror because the tint held it together, so it wasn't completely broken through. But there was large dents, so it was completely shattered. And so we knew that it was not an accident.
Crime in South County has decreased by 3% over the past year, but carjackings have been on the rise.
Around 2017 and this part of 2018, there was an increase in carjackings in the area. So St. Louis County and St. Louis City and the FBI have joined together, and we go to meetings every month when we discuss carjackings, and we work to help prevent them. What's really important is just always being aware of your surroundings and parking in well-lit, safe areas. You also want to always have your keys ready so you can get in and out of your car as quickly as possible.
I think a big thing we need to start doing is remembering to remind people to not park their cars in the street and leave nothing valuable in their car, because obviously the guy was looking for something to steal or take. This is very common on Cripple Creek, and I think in many areas of Oakville. Doesn't matter where you live, the nice area, the not so nice area, crime's always going to happen.
With Hunter Iflin behind the camera, I'm Becca Keller for Channel 97 News.
The OHS marching band is in its prime, as this has been one of their best seasons so far.
That's right. They have placed first in 3 of their 4 competitions, and they have another big event coming up this weekend. Here's the story.
The Oakville band has been working these past weeks to catch the competition, but they have a bigger wish in mind before their season's end. Bands of America.
BOA is regionals, which means it's around pretty much America. It is amazing if we can even make finals. It's amazing that we're competing there. There's a lot of other high schools that don't even get the opportunity or chance. It is amazing.
The time that I've been in Oakville and been in the band, we've gone to BOA 3 times. And the first 2 times didn't go as well as we would have hoped, but this year we have it. And we're looking really forward to it. We got a lot of momentum coming into it, so we're looking to place a lot higher than last year.
If we just do our best, I think we could actually make finals and make something really good.
Because they want to meet this goal, their program has gone through big changes.
So this year, I'd say we have a lot more visuals, and I think everyone's a little bit more committed than last year.
It's honestly been a drastic change since my freshman year. So we started off, everything's been really classical marching, toes up, not a lot of visuals. We've honestly transformed the program, so now we're definitely a lot more visuals and we're not as rigid as before.
For the members, this show has been quite the experience.
Once you start putting together the show and producing it, you realize that it takes so much work and so much time and commitment, but it's all worth it once you get to that first competition.
Especially for the seniors.
I honestly think this is one of the coolest shows we've ever done. It's a lot of fun to be in. The whole giant props and the music is all Arabian themed. It's a blast to be in. I really just want to end it well, just make some memories and have a great time, a good finish.
Best of luck to Oakville for their final competition at Bands of America on October 26th. With Macy Reek and Preston Ocello behind the camera, I'm Adam Zapp for Channel 97 News.
Congratulations to the OHS marching band on their season, and good luck this weekend.
Hey Kenzie, have you been to the new Cliff Cave Trail?
Yeah, I have. It's super nice. Let's check it out.
You may have seen a new trail open up last spring for Cliff Cave Park. We met with Communications Director of Great Rivers Greenway, Ann Milford, to hear about the trail and the new changes at the park.
The improvements to Cliff Cave Park were really part of our original master plan back in 2004. But our ultimate goal is to connect this park all the way downtown to the St. Louis riverfront and all the way up to the old Chain of Rocks Bridge. That is way down the future. We don't know what that looks like. But as far as the specific changes here in Cliff Cave Park, it took several years because the geography is very unique. It's called karst topography, so there's a lot of caves, hence the name. The improvements to Cliff Cave Park include a connection between the lower section of the park to the top of the 170-foot bluff. There's a neighborhood connector out to Telegraph and Herb Road. There's a new parking lot, restrooms right at the intersection of Englandtown Road and Cliff Cave Road, and then a safer overlook, showing this incredible view of the Mississippi River.
With the community's support, future plans for St. Louis parks will be well on their way.
Down the road, that again is part of our master plan, is we'd like to connect, have the Mississippi Greenway, which is Cliff Cave Park as part of the Mississippi Greenway, and to connect all the way down to the Merrimack River and then all the way up to the old Chain of Rocks Bridge.
With Curtis Schmidt and Tyler Williard behind the camera, I'm Kate Herberholt with Channel 97 News.
Just when you thought it was safe to leave the classroom.
What block do we have after first?
Oh, we have fifth.
Oh, okay, thanks.
What?
The C-Day.
Oh, my homework is due today.
I haven't even learned anything.
The C-Day, coming to a classroom near you.
If you've had a birthday so far this school year, then you've probably had your picture taken with the principal, like senior principal Mr. Biot.
One of the things we wanted to do was recognize our students more. So we were trying to think about ways that we could do that, and we thought, well, every student in this building has a birthday. Enjoy a free ChickfilA sandwich. And the best part, picture with me. That's right. All right, happy birthday.
Not only have students taken a birthday selfie with their principal, they also have received a $5 ChickfilA gift card.
ChickfilA, completely blew me away. They asked how many kids we had in the building, and I said, I don't know, 1,700, and they offered to give a free sandwich for every student.
This particular partnership is with Chick-fil-A South County and Chick-fil-A South County only. So you guys are getting the birthday sandwiches from us, but you can use them at other locations.
Both Oakville and Chick-fil-A look forward to the future of this relationship.
We would absolutely love to continue the partnership with Oakville that we have started to build this year. This is the first year that we have been able to build such a good, strong partnership with Oakville. And hopefully, as long as everything goes well this year, we're able to carry that on into the years to come.
OHS appreciates this partnership with Chick-fil-A.
My pleasure.
With Francis Laval behind the camera, I'm Carly Peters for Channel 97 News.
Boo! Did I scare you?
No, not at all. But hey, I bet Kat Blanchard could help you out with that. Let's take a closer look.
Many enjoy Fright Fest at Six Flags, like OHS senior Kat Blanchard.
I had gone last year to Fright Fest, and I absolutely loved it. I personally enjoy horror, so that was a really cool experience for me.
Kat enjoyed the experience so much, she applied for a job.
I created a resume using one of their templates online, and I submitted that. And the very next day, they said, all right, we want you to come in for an interview. And then they took 4 of us to go into a room, and they said, all right, we're gonna have you guys act like zombies and chase this guy who has worked here previously for Fright Fest. And so all 4 of us did that, and then they said act like clowns and do the same thing. So then we all acted like clowns, and then after that they were able to put us in which area they thought that we would work best.
Kat's audition was so good, she got the job.
My makeup artist said that I must have done something right because very rarely do they put new people as street characters, because that's like top tier.
Kat has a hectic schedule, but she doesn't mind.
taking 5 AP, working a job, doing different drama stuff. I've been very busy. I'm almost never home at this rate, so I work on my homework during AMP and during any break that I get, but managed to keep the grades.
Kat has made so many friends through this job in a matter of time.
Everyone there acts like a family. We're all very protective of each other. I talk to my coworkers every day, and we all tease each other. We throw candy at each other whenever we bring it in. It's great.
With Becca Keller and Ryan Siebel behind the camera, I'm Abby Rudd for Channel 97 News.
Kat isn't the only student at Oakville trying something new.
That's right. Here's his story.
This year, one student at OHS has begun their soccer career as a varsity goalie.
This is my last year, and decided as a senior I might as well do another fall sport. I've already done all of them, and being a goalie would have been fun.
Tommy's teammates recognize the new skills he has brought to the team.
He's kept us in a lot of games. He makes a lot of good saves.
He's been solid throughout the season. He's made a really good, certain games he's played really good, and every game he's played, and he's kept us in the game throughout.
He's been a really good goalie, and he's also made practices just much more fun.
The coaching staff was impressed with Tommy's first season of high school soccer.
Coming into the season, I knew Tommy a little bit from basketball when I coached, but I knew he's a great kid. I knew he's very athletic, had a good work ethic, and so when I heard that he was coming out, I was excited because I knew he'd bring that athleticism to the team.
He brought a sense of goofiness to the team. He really brings out the energy in boys as well.
Tommy's definitely improved throughout the year. Every game he makes a save that he might not have made the game before.
He adds his charisma to the team. He really knows when to pick up the guys whenever they're feeling down. He cracks a joke here and there, so whenever the boys are down, he picks them back up. He's done pretty good. He's came up with huge saves throughout the season in a couple big games for us. I think he has a couple shutouts as well.
Coming in, not playing the 3 years prior, just coming in your senior year and being able to step on and start as a goalkeeper is pretty impressive. Not too many people can do that, so that speaks a lot about his talent and athleticism on the team.
Good luck to the varsity soccer team as they compete in districts. With Meg Heverow and Kylie Gaither behind the camera, I'm Josie DeRue for Channel 97 News.
I love fall.
Me too. We could take a break from the show and go have a little fun.
I'm down. Let's go.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Channel 97 News. We hope you join us for Around OHS on November 9th, and our next edition of Channel 97 News will be on November 15th.
If you'd like to see more of our content and stay up to date on what's happening at Oakville, make sure to visit myohsonline.com.
We recommend every student has it bookmarked on their browser. That way you can visit it anytime you want. We post new stories all the time. Thanks for watching, Oakville. I'm Mackenzie Deutschman.
And I'm Jordan Basita. And remember, Oakville,
keep your eyes on the Tigers.